Hello everybody, welcome back to NightGhost49. Welcome back to Banished. Little Nomadia, Mini Nomadia, whatever name I've decided to use. I feel like I've gone back and forth. My apologies on that. I'm going to start with reading the comments. You guys have been fantastic. You gave a lot of thumbs up and shares to the video and actually commented quite a bit. So I appreciate that a lot. There's actually a few new people commenting that I haven't seen before. So thanks for that. David says, I never do small maps. I tend to agree. I don't like them that much usually, but I thought this would be kind of a fun challenge. Sparks Bleeder says, so excited. Let me suggest one more thing to add to this challenge. No town abodes. Oh, jeez. You got my one weakness. Well, one of my many, I guess. You must use more mini or stackable houses. This will be fun. Love your videos, but I bet you can't fight the urge to put town abodes. Wink. Nice. Grace says 2 challenges he could never do. No buying food and no town abodes. Yes, that's probably true. Alan says, ouch, what happened to Deuce? Deuce just got a little unplayable. It was too big. It was crashing the game. That's it. We could probably do it slow and steady, but the episodes were like taking a long time to actually see anything change and update. That's kind of why I decided to go into it. Let's see. Sorry, there was a comment mixed in for Domino, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip to the next one. Eater says, my reaction when seeing this map, yeah, with Night Ghost it's gonna last about 2 episodes. Maybe, I don't know. Yay, 2 points of note. Yes, the building you put down will collect finished workable iron from the ground. Oh, okay, so this one right here, the Iron Shack. Gotcha. And on the dense forester, note the trees it plants spread density. It will steal space unless it's checked. I have heard this actually, that the density here will, it's not actually confined to this ring that you see. It actually starts to spread out. Now the problem with that is you don't have gatherers or anything in here for a specific reason. That reason being nothing else grows. If you look over here, the forester, it has a nice even spread. And then the gatherer goes and gathers in between those spaces. You don't get that when you do the dense forester. It's specifically only for wood. So you have to kind of keep that in mind. What do we have here? Chestnuts? Nice. Excuse me. I'm going to get a cough drop here. I'm a bit of a hoarse. I just was streaming for about 2.5 hours, so that was a lot of fun. Almost 3 hours, actually. And then Julie says, I was traveling for a while when I finally came back and found a new series. Yay. Oh, wonder how much you can fill in this tiny little map. I know, right? Grim Torres says, huzzah. Jodely Nipper Brown. Oh, gosh, I've messed up your name. Thanks. Andres Hendrickson says, yes, this is a good entertainment. Beats Swedish television every day of the week. Not when Game of Thrones is on, but all the other 167 hours is rubbish. Telly, good work, Night Ghost. Nice. Old man, love the series. Not a fan of the small map. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. We'll move up to bigger maps for sure. I'm not going to end it on this one. Also, FYI, Kindy says, also FYI, industrial buildings have red ring of negative influence. People's happiness goes down if they live in it. Yeah. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. If we go and, like, let's look at mine. See the red ring? That's negative influence, negative happiness. So you have to keep that in mind. I mentioned this in the other series, but we did in the Mega Mod's the one that actually had the indicator, so it's a little bit different. Dock wood storage next to dense area would work well for storage needs. Okay, Candy, that's a good point too. We should put something over here. In fact, let me just do that now before I forget. Dock storage. Okay, that's the shanty. That's the market. Where is the storage? Wait, dockwood storage. I don't think I've actually used the dockwood storage. Let me rotate this. Let's look at this a little closer. Where's the little red line? Oh, I'm not seeing it. Let's do it like this. We'll put it up behind this house. There we go. That'll get built. Joshua says, woot, just a reminder, the villagers need an herbalist in order to actually eat the herbs, and herbs can sell for 4. That is something I completely spaced on doing, so thank you very much for bringing that up. You were not the only one that brought up the herbs, so I will I'll go and put that in right now. We'll track that as well because I want to get that going. That will help our health quite a bit. And I don't have a hospital, do I? No, wait, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I've got the little tent mini hospital. Let's see. I'm skipping through the comments because a lot of people went back and commented on the other ones, so I have to make sure I get to the right ones. David says, hi, Nagos, just a couple suggestions. One, use the flax from the gatherers in the tailor shop to make linen clothes. That's a good point, actually. See, as you can see, the gatherer over here. Yeah, we got flax. Do we have anything else? No, flax is basically what we get. We can use that to make some linen. That's good. That way you don't use the valuable land area for plantations. 2, there is or was a small town next to the Boston home in the housing menu that has a second floor. Okay, let's find that. The Boston one right here. That's a town abode. Small town next to the Boston home. Oh, yeah. The little house here. Yeah. And then you can build a second floor right here. This is actually a really good home to do. That's a valid point, actually. Let's see. Where's my town hall? How are we doing on our overview? We currently have 18 families, only 11 homes. Let's just put one of these in real quick. I want to show this off. I have in some previous series, but they're just fantastic looking homes. You know? Wait, what color did I do? I did red, right? Let's turn this around. Are there 2 different reds? Oh, gosh. Which was it? The lighter one? I think it was the lighter one. You know what? Let's make sure we got this so it all matches. So, homes, little home, light red there. And voila. We'll put those 2 in right there. Cool. So thank you for the tip there. Nice, logs can be a real issue on a small map. This should be fun. Yep, Choctaw, I agree. That's actually why I put this in. Cathro says the dense wood shack is very OP. You need to get a mini herbalist though before the health starts to drop, which we did just address. This is going to be fun with all the tiny buildings. Midgetville, lol. Grace says, wow, just started an A&E map yesterday. Oh, an Adam and Eve map? Okay. And use the tiny buildings and tents for the first time. Can't wait to see how this turns out for you. And Ashton says, nice start. Did you put an herbalist in? Yeah, you guys are actually really on top of it for the herbalist, so that's good. And Sylvia says, new series. Wanted a large map, but this is okay. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. I know I did get a lot of feedback that you guys really didn't necessarily want the small map. It was just something I thought would be fun. If it isn't, we'll just move on to the next thing, which I plan on doing anyway. That's not going to last forever. I mean, this map is freaking tiny. Look, there's very little we're going to be able to do here, which is kind of part of the challenge. I'm excited to do that. Let's go ahead and unpause. We will let those homes get built, the herbalist, and then also our wood dock storage as well. How are we doing on the cows? Cows are, there we go, already harvesting cows. That's nice. Harvesting cows. That's one way to put it. What do we have in here? Firewood? Could get some herbs over here. Not sure yet. Excuse me. So currently we have corn and beetroots, and then we also have the chestnuts coming in here. We're going to have stone coming in soon. Dense Forester's already bringing in a little bit of wood. 40 last year. Still building up. And the iron has brought in no iron yet. It's still clearing areas. Okay, wood storage is done. That's fantastic. There you go. Got our little wooden homes. There's a few more people that need to pair off. I wonder, though, if I should go ahead, since I have a decent amount of laborers. Let's go ahead and get the herbalist going here, with 1,000 being the limit. If I should get a school in. Just a little one. The mini school is just like a little spot where they can sit down and teach them. It's kind of funny. Colonial school is kind of a little bit bigger. Small town school, Nordic school, sacred word. The sacred word. I've actually never looked at this one. And the village school. Oh, I like the village school too. The sacred word looks like just different, you know. We'll build that one. Who doesn't want to worship a random tree? Like, what could possibly go wrong? What weird force could be released by having a tree that we worship at? I mean, she stands directly in the tree. Hey, what could go wrong? All right, we've got our herbalist going on here. We have our sawmill, which we had talked about going with firewood on that. So why don't we put one person on there for now to get him going on it. The homes are done right here. Let's go ahead and remove some trees so we can actually see them. So the little mini homes were finished. Okay, first floor is right there. And then there's a second floor where people can walk up and have their own little place. They paired off nicely. That's a weird pairing. We're not going to talk about that. How many more people do we need? Let's look at the town hall. 17 families, 13 homes. We could pair off a bit more. We're producing more food than we need by 1,100. We are overproducing on tools. We are overproducing on fuel. We're underproducing on iron, stone, and actually logs, which is kind of odd. So, okay. Tools. No, that's hide coats. This is tools. So I don't have the iron. This is supposed to be my iron. Well, it actually, that's weird. It's bringing in iron. I don't know what to think about that. It's kind of really powerful, actually. We'll just see how that goes. If I have a second person, it might be more efficient. So this actually means I don't need furnace fuel. I don't need to do any of that. I think I'll need coal to do steel tools eventually. But yeah, I don't need anything else right now for bringing in iron. Look at that. I'm already at 61 right now. Brought in 28 just this year alone. And it's only one person. If I put 2 people on there, it'd be quite a bit more. Interesting. Very interesting. I could put a couple more homes right in here. Why don't we do that? Let's look at some other ones that I haven't messed with yet. So there's a tent with fire. Oh my goodness, that's so cool looking. Hold on. These are our naturalist teachers, right? They're teaching the little students here. This is the home that they live in. The tent with fire. Build it, man. Look at that. Tent with fire. They're just camping out, having a blast. What could go wrong there? Either nothing. I'm sure of it. Small town home. Oh, we started to do that, didn't we? Didn't we already have a small town home somewhere? Maybe? Maybe not, actually. That would be good. Settlers' tents? Yeah, let's build that too. We'll just get a nice little smattering of different ones here. How's our herbalist doing? 32 herbs for one person, just that short period of time? That's pretty good. I can't complain about that. How are we doing on the wood storage? Log storage. There you go. You're good. You are dense, man. Jeez. 81 that last year. 40-something the year before. So it's going to start encroaching in here a little bit, right? But we'll be okay. In fact, we could probably just say clear a few of these trees and keep them out of the way. Just to make that nice and clean. Reserve of iron is low. It's actually not, which is a little crazy. 46 last year. This is going to do just fine. That means the stone is probably coming in. Let's go check. Look at how big this is. 26. Got 10 in this year already. How are we doing on the chestnuts as well? 1,200 for one person? Oh my goodness. That's fantastic. Let's mark all that to be picked up. I'm probably going to flatten this terrain out because I don't want to mess with that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Salt and mussels. Alright, I'm not buying food. Get the heck out of here. I could have bought salt. Salt's like more of a resource than a food, but still. How much firewood are you making? Quite a bit, actually. We're not even close to our fuel limit. This is nuts. These specialized buildings are kind of crazy. Look at the tent. I love it. Overview. We still need one more home. Alright, let's build one more home. Let's see what else we can do. Village home. Oh, that's what I was looking at earlier. Nordic homes I love. These are just good looking homes. They're all red. I like it. Country house. We know what that one is. Gayhead Lighthouse. That's huge. That's so big. Why do we need that? Because we need it. That's why. Oh, we're doing it. Do it, man. Let's get all that stone in here. Bring that on. All right, I am going to remove all the resources from here so that we can flatten this without losing anything. It's going to be kind of a big job. We'll just have them deal with it. And we want to flatten that and use this space eventually. So we'll let our people do that. Once the stone is like fully active, we'll do some stone roads as well. But until then, gosh. These are so strong. We're just going to bring in all kinds of good stuff. We are going to need more food, though. We need to utilize the edges here for fishing. So why don't we... You know what? Let's look and see. Are there any new buildings? Wait, what is this? Building a mission. Mission home. Oh, these are different. Mission church. No nomads. No, that's silly. That is completely silly. Why would you want no nomads? A quiet garden. It's a peaceful place. Mission storage, build a wall. There's a whole subset of all kinds of stuff that I've never messed with. All right, let's look at food gatherers here real quick. We've got bee shelters. Oh my goodness. What's happening here? Mini gatherers we've already looked at. Wait, fishing. Hold on. Fishermen. Just a little baby fisherman. Oh my goodness. Let's build you. Let's do it. I've got 6 people being taught right there. Fantastic. More little babies. We've got 15 babies. 6 people being taught in school. I love it. How is this doing now? It's in the 80s already, and it's autumn. It's not even done with the year, and it's already better than the previous. Can't really argue with that kind of success. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing for iron? 58. We're doing fantastic with tools too, aren't we? Workshop, hide coats. I don't think I have a lot of leather though, so let's be mindful of that. Let's jump this up to 100 tools just to be careful. I mean, whatever. Let's do the clothes. Mindful? No. When are we mindful? Okay, let's just get one person here, but we can upgrade this even more in the future. I want to go over here and look at the herbalist again. 32 last year, none this year. It's a very small ring. I'm wondering if that's going to be an issue. Okay, this area is not actually done. It's not complete, so we're still letting people come and gather stuff. Our 3 farmers are going to come and help out this time of the year. We'll flatten this out and we'll use that area a bit more. This home is done. Holy crap, everybody. Look at these guys living here in that fantastic home. Barn storage is a little out of control. Maybe I should make little baby sads barns instead. There's a small barn. This is the mini storage. We already have a mini storage elsewhere. I don't want to do the mini storage here again. Medieval barns. Medieval barn. Capacity 8,000. Alright, well let's see what this is. No, let's not put it in there. What's this going to do for us? Got this whole area. It's not all of it's being used. There, we'll do that. There we go. Another barn. We'll see how that looks. How good it is. I'm just super curious about the production here. Like 82 already a year is just solid. Like smelted, done, ready to go. Don't have to worry about it. 47 fish for one person. 55. I mean, that's not the most amazing. But I guess I could put a little barn over here, couldn't I? Medieval granary. We don't need that. Mini storage, I guess. Could just do another mini storage right there. It's not going to cost us much in the resource front. Some of these barns are getting finished. We'll get to see how efficient they currently are. I don't have any stockpiles closer for this little endeavor over here. But I think we'll be okay. We'll be fine. How are we doing on homes and whatnot? Let's take a look. 17 families, only 16 homes. 18 families, only 16 homes. People are starting to graduate. They're going to become even more productive. We're creeping up on our food limit right now, or what we're producing. So we're going to want to address that some. Peas, healing poultice, and water. I'm going to say I can buy the healing poultice. Let's just make sure we're like in a good spot with this kind of health stuff. I don't want my people getting sick. Overpaying by 40. Additional 80 units. There you go. 120. Trade. Ruther, the general goods merchant. Get the heck out of here. I don't need your food. We have a challenge to complete. I don't need your stinking food. There we go. Barns over here. That barn is already filling up with goodies. Yeah, I think the barns were kind of needed. Mini storage for fish. This is going to help with efficiency. Efficiency? Good times. We could do some hard expansion out this way with some additional farms while we're working on this spot too. I might as well, actually. Let's go with Country Road. Oh no. That's fancy. Actually, let's go like so. I want to give more room to actually put the farmland in. Why don't I say remove all these resources first? Let's not get our iron thing in there too much. We'll just clear that out. How's our stockpiles looking? Those are kind of far away to go, but we'll be okay. We'll be fine. Sacred word is getting taught over here. It's an outdoor experience. Some of this still needs to be finished. There's a little bit over here. So this is almost done. We can flatten that out and use that land a little bit better. The laborers are helping. We do need another home around here. Maybe. Let's actually see where everybody's going. I mean, everything's close. Like, I don't even know why I'm checking. This is kind of silly. We could just do a home somewhere. We'll just do it over here. It's not a big deal. There's a little spot right here. Maybe we can fit something in. Mini house. Oh gosh, there's little tents. What do you count as? I don't. Oh my gosh, this is silly. We're putting in 2. I needed 2, right? Yeah, we needed 2. You're gonna live in a little baby tent. They're outdoorsy. We're not forcing them to. They're outdoorsy. My goodness. Look at that. Come on, populate. Oh, it says 18. Was it done? Yeah? Yeah. Okay, good. It populated. Fantastic. That's awesome. Okay, we're coming over here. We're clearing all this now. Still haven't got the hospital going. Let's do one last check on all these weird things. 128 logs. That's constantly going up. 75 stone last year. Man, these are awesome resources. Have a few of these with a bunch of people working them. Like, we'll just be sitting pretty. You know what I'm saying? In fact, why don't we just say you be the pretty sitter and we're just gonna get you going. Man, this is too good. Iron would be really nice, but this is just amazing. All the specialized resources that we're getting out of here. Look at all this fish. Look at how much more efficient you are. Fantastic. All right, guys, I'm gonna make a cut here. I gotta get a couple videos out before it gets too terribly late. Let me know what you think in the comments and what we can do next. I am gonna do one more video before this one goes out, so I won't be able to see your comments. I'd like to expand here and expand down south next time, or next episode, but I'm going to use some shore houses on the end here, or maybe some other ones, you know, like find something different like we did this fisherman, see if we can utilize this area a lot more. Anyway, thanks everybody again. As always, your support is very much appreciated. Watching and favoriting and thumbs up and all that good stuff, well, that's the same thing. Really does help. So thank you all again, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.